We're diving into the world of love and relationships. Now, we all know that love is a complex emotion, a beautiful puzzle that we're all trying to solve. One of the most important pieces of this puzzle is understanding the signs that a man is truly in love. It's not always about grand gestures or poetic words. Sometimes it's the little things that tell a big story. It's about reading between the lines, noticing the subtle changes in his behavior. It's about understanding his actions, his sacrifices, and his commitment towards you. This video is going to be your guide, your torchlight in the dark labyrinth of love. We're going to delve deep, uncover the layers, and bring you the 5 most telling signs that a man is head over heels in love with you. So without further ado, let's explore the 5 things a man does when he truly loves you. First up on our list, when a man loves you, he listens intently to you. Now, what does this mean? Let's dive in. Imagine you're sharing your day, your dreams, or just a funny story. If he's genuinely in love, he'll be all ears. He'll hang on every word, not because he's obliged to, but because he genuinely wants to. He's interested in your experiences, your thoughts, your dreams, and your stories. This attentive listening is more than just a polite nodding of the head. It's an active engagement. He will ask follow-up questions, he'll laugh at your jokes, he'll empathize with your struggles. He's not just hearing, he's listening, and there's a world of difference between the two. Why does he do this? Simple. Your words matter to him. He wants to understand you better, to know you deeper. He values your perspective and cherishes your thoughts. And this is why he remembers the little things. That book you mentioned you liked, that restaurant you wanted to try, that movie you missed last weekend. He remembers because he listens, because he cares. But here's the catch. He won't just listen when it's easy or convenient. Even when he's had a long day or he's tired, he'll still make the effort. Because to him, your voice, your words, are a comfort, a joy. He may not have a solution to every problem you share, but he will always offer a listening ear and a supportive shoulder. This is not about being a perfect listener, because let's face it, nobody is. It's about showing a consistent pattern of active, engaged, empathetic listening. It's about showing respect and value for your words, your experiences. It's about making you feel heard, understood, and cherished. So, if he's all ears whenever you talk, that's a sign he's head over heels for you. Moving on to the second sign, he makes sacrifices for your happiness. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean grand gestures or life-altering decisions. It's about the small and meaningful sacrifices that may seem insignificant, but they speak volumes about his feelings for you. Let's illustrate this with a simple example. Suppose he's a die-hard sports fan, and his favorite team is playing at the same time you want to watch a movie that you've been eagerly waiting for. If he chooses to skip the game to spend time with you, that's a sacrifice. It might seem trivial, but it's a clear indication that he values your happiness over his personal interests. Or maybe he's not a morning person at all. He loves to sleep in, but you have an early morning flight to catch. If he wakes up at dawn to drive you to the airport, that's a sacrifice. He's giving up his comfort because he wants to make sure you're safe and comfortable. Sacrifices can also be about prioritizing your needs over his. Maybe it's choosing to spend his Saturday helping you move instead of hanging out with his friends, or it's him cutting back on his expenses to save for a trip you've always wanted to take. But remember, these sacrifices should never be one-sided. A healthy relationship is about balance, and both partners should be willing to make sacrifices for each other. It's not about keeping score, but about being there for each other when it matters the most. In essence, when a man is willing to put your needs before his own, it's a pretty good sign that he's in love. The sacrifices he makes may not always be obvious, but they're there, hiding in the everyday moments of your relationship. Remember, love is about giving, and if he's willing to give up his comfort for you, he's probably in love. Our third sign is quite straightforward. He's proud to have you in his life. It's a simple yet powerful indicator of his affection for you. When a man is head over heels in love, he doesn't just keep it to himself. He shares his joy with the world, or at least, his world. He wants to introduce you to his friends, his family, and anyone who matters to him. He's eager to have you become part of his social circle and his life. This is not about showing off in a superficial sense. No, it's about him wanting to share the happiness and fulfillment he feels with you by his side. It's about him wanting the people he cares about to know about you, to know about the one who has made his life brighter. You may notice that he talks about you often, not just to you but to others as well. He brings you up in conversations, shares stories that involve you, and speaks highly of you when you're not around. He's not just proud to be with you, he's proud of you. He invites you to gatherings, to family dinners, to outings with friends. He wants you to be familiar and comfortable with his world as he is with yours. This isn't a man hiding his affection. He's openly and proudly declaring his love to the world. He isn't afraid of what others may think or say. He's secure in his feelings and wants everyone to know that he's chosen you and you've chosen him. It's his way of saying, "Look at this amazing person I have in my life. Isn't she wonderful?" In essence, he's treating you like a cherished part of his life, not a secret to be kept hidden. It's a clear demonstration of his love and respect for you. So if he's showing you off like a trophy, he's definitely smitten. Fourth on our list, he fights for your relationship. Now, this doesn't mean he's picking fights or instigating arguments, quite the contrary. When we say he fights for your relationship, we're talking about a man who's not afraid to face the challenges that come with being in love. Love is a battlefield, as they say, and he's your knight in shining armor. He's the one who's willing to work through the tough times, to have those difficult conversations, to compromise, to make sacrifices, all in the name of keeping your bond strong. He doesn't shy away from conflict, but rather uses it as an opportunity to strengthen your connection. He's not just there for the good times, he's there through the thick and thin, ready to weather any storm that comes your way. He's not looking for an easy way out or a quick exit when things get tough. He's holding on, he's standing strong, and he's fighting to keep the love alive. This resilience, this tenacity, this willingness to fight for what he loves, it's not just admirable, it's a testament to his love for you. So, if he's standing strong through the storms, it's a sign that he truly loves you. And finally, the fifth sign that he loves you. He plans a future with you. Now, this isn't about him penciling you into his Saturday night plans. We're talking about the big picture here. When a man truly loves you, he starts weaving you into the fabric of his future dreams and aspirations. He isn't just thinking about the present, he's thinking about the future, your future together. He might talk about where he sees himself in 5, 10, 20 years, and in those plans, there's always a place for you. Whether it's discussing potential vacation spots, imagining your dream home, or even musing about the kind of parents you might be, these are all reflections of his love for you. This doesn't mean he's ready to rush into marriage or kids, but it shows he's committed to you, that he sees you as part of his life for the long haul. So, if he's dreaming about a future with you, it's a clear sign he loves you. And there you have it, the 5 things a man does when he's in love. Let's take a quick trip down memory lane. When a man loves, he listens intently, absorbing every word, every emotion. He's willing to make sacrifices, putting your happiness at the forefront. It's a love so profound that he's proud to have you in his life, sharing your existence with the world. In the face of challenges, he fights for the relationship, standing firm against the winds of adversity. And finally, he dreams of a future with you, weaving a tapestry of shared dreams and aspirations. Every man is unique, and so is his way of expressing love. These 5 signs are just some of the ways he might show it. So keep your heart open, your mind alert, and your eyes peeled for these signs. Remember, love is a beautiful journey. Be patient, be kind, and most importantly, be open to the adventure. Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.